Hudson did all that to keep Andy from the hospital, only for Gary to wake up and ask her where she at. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chess for Tyler Perry Sistas, Season 8, Episode 7. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on tonight's episode down below. Secondly, Gary's still alive. I said, dog. Now I knew it anyways, because people been posting spoilers or whatever that says that Gary's supposed to come up behind Andy or something like that. I don't know if they said Andy's supposed to get grabbed or what. But yeah, y'all, Gary is awoke. He is awoke. Gary woke up, y'all. But okay, on tonight's episode, so Robin was questioning Fatima about the altercation. Look, he gonna tell her, how did he put it? He tells her basically he gonna leave her off the suspect list or something like that if she agrees to play ball and make things work with, what's his name, Hayden. And I said, but she didn't do it though. He ends up revealing that he knows that Gary has Zach money. Then he says he had a private investigator and all this stuff. He knew about the altercation. He knew all this stuff. He got these photos. He got her doggone weapon. But he ends up telling her, he'll drop everything if she agrees to make the situation with Hayden work or whatever. Look like finally Fatima is on next week's episode telling Andy about Hayden and about Robin giving her caseload to Hayden. And I said, about time. About time. Also, did y'all see the trailer for the Oval Season 6? It's supposed to return January 7th, y'all. Then you got Agent Watts over here. I said, at this point, this is harassment. Andy shouldn't know that. She shouldn't know that. But I said, y'all know who you remind me of? What was that dude named? Logan. I think that was him. The dude that was falsely accusing Sabrina. He kept on it. But I said, yeah, that's who he remind me of because he keep on. I said, now he just trying to make her pay for her deciding not to, testify against Gary or whatever. Then Penelope on next week's episode, she at the hospital look like she's somewhere because Hudson's there, Andy's there or whatever. Sabrina ends up talking to Rich and telling him, she knows that he's upset about something else, not just the fact that she didn't go to lunch with him. So he ends up revealing that he's nervous about, going to the fertility clinic. And she took that as, he didn't want to do it. Then he got to the hospital and he still was talking about he couldn't do it or whatever. But he ends up doing it. But he was telling her, he's just nervous about it because he's not used to doing stuff like that. Then he brings up Karen and the fact that she has 2 baby daddies. He brings up Zach and everything. I said, he got a problem with all her friends, doesn't he? Karen and Pam end up telling Miss Lisa about Miss Marie. And then Karen ends up telling her about, being questioned about Gary's stabbing. Then you got Hudson over here threatening the doctor and stuff. And the doctor ends up revealing that basically it seems like somebody put some substances in Gary's system. And I said, I knew she shouldn't have went in that doggone room. Danny and Tony still over here arguing. I said, oh my goodness, they don't care where they argue. They over here arguing in the doggone airport. The co-workers over here looking at them and stuff. She ends up telling him that she doesn't want him to decide for her. And I said, I understand that. So it seems like they finally work things out, but we'll see. Because stuff keep popping up. But Zach ends up telling Fatima that Michael said his first word, and she was excited about it. Then she starts to joke about Karen and her 2 baby daddies and talk about that whole situation. Then she suggests that, Karen going to be pregnant with triplets and everything. And I said, you know what? I wrote it down because after they showed Karen scene, Karen them got called to Andy's place or whatever because she wanted to talk to them about the whole little situation with Robin. And I was kind of confused by that because I thought they both was trying to kiss each other. Or I thought Andy leaned in first or something. Did I even cover that? I think I did. Talk about the fact that they almost kiss over here. You being accused of attempted murder and y'all want to sit up here and kiss and stuff. But I wrote it down because Karen, when Andy said she was waiting on one more person, Karen was like, she made a sound or whatever, and then she was like, let me guess, Fatima or whatever. And then she was like, yeah, we are trying to work things out and everything. And she ends up saying, she knows that Fatima loves Andy. But I said between Fatima and her, I said they both still obviously feel some type of way. But they are trying to, make progress. I will get on that. But based on Fatima joking about Karen being pregnant by 2 different dudes and Karen over here talking about some let me guess Fatima or whatever, yeah, y'all both still feel some type of way. But they got a long way to go. So we'll see how that plays out, y'all. Oh, I skipped ahead. I was looking for it. I thought it was on the front page. I was like, I know I didn't talk about the kiss, the almost kiss, because they didn't actually kiss or whatever. But yeah, Fatima was joking about Karen and her 2 baby daddies or whatever. Agent Watts says that, wait, was that the scene where Fatima ends up telling Zach about Robin sending her home? But Agent Watts ends up revealing to Andy that there has been a second attempt at Gary's life. And he brings up the fact that Andy visited Borders just when, the substances was put into his system. And I said, I knew they was going to try to blame her. I knew it. First of all, that little guard dude, he over here taking breaks and stuff. If he had been right there, then he would have known somebody. Well, they obviously was waiting until he wasn't around. That's why they was dressed in all black. But I said, at this point, I think Andy is being set up. I've been seeing a lot of comments about Agent Watts setting Andy up and about how he's the one that stabbed Gary. And I said, the way he run around here, the way he tried to drag her up out that doggone house. I said, yeah, go and add him to the list. Add him up on Zach board or whatever. But yeah, I sure been seeing a lot of comments saying it might be him. Because again, all we know for sure is that it's supposed to be somebody we least suspect. He definitely would be a person we would least suspect. But I wouldn't even say that he was questioning her. He was more so telling her that she did it or whatever. Talking about she visited Borders or whatever just when he had the substances in his system or whatever. I said, that's true though. That's why I said, why Hudson changed his mind that fast? He said no at first. But yeah, he wasn't questioning her. Then he told me something, we could finish this down at the police station or whatever. And I said, sir, is he even allowed to do this stuff? Isn't this harassment? Well, obviously he isn't allowed. That's why Robin stepped in. But yeah, he implies that Andy had Fatima get the substances or whatever. And I said, look, why they be trying to drag Fatima into stuff? Well, she be dragging herself into stuff. But yeah, he started to accuse Andy or whatever. She just be sitting up there. I said, Andy, what type of lawyer are you? What type of lawyer? She be trying. She'll try. Barely, but she be trying. I said, ain't no way he's supposed to do this stuff and get away with it. But yeah, he started to imply that if Andy had Fatima get the substances or whatever, then he grabbed her arm and everything, talking about some doggone, we gonna finish this down at the police station or whatever. I say, is you that mad because she decided not to participate and testify against this man? Or is it something else? Is it something else? He walked in talking crazy. What did he say? Something about all the money Gary spent on that, what is it, a penthouse, a condo, or whatever it is. I said, he walked in talking crazy. I said, not you mad. Not you mad, sir. But yeah, he about to drag her up out there. Then Robin popped up and told me something, he can't do that. He need a warrant and all this stuff. So the dude ends up leaving. Then Andy just rushed into Robin's arms and stuff. And I said, why would you go into his arms and hug him? Then they over here almost kissing and stuff. When the doggone FBI agent just accused you, he even brought up Robin about how Robin representing you and that's your ex-boyfriend and everything. Ain't no time for kissing. Ain't no time for hugging. You ain't supposed to be all up on your lawyer like that. the way she ran into his arms and stuff. Then when they was about to kiss, I said it looked like it was a mutual thing. She gonna tell the girls to my son, Robin tried to kiss me and I stopped it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say after the fact because they didn't actually kiss. But y'all over here almost kissed into my son. Try to make yourself look good. That's what she tried to do. Then when she stopped the kiss from happening or whatever, she talked about something technically, I'm still dating Jordan. I said, Jordan will be out the door. You over here about to sacrifice your life, literally, to protect him and everything. And he over here listening to his sister, alleged sister, because we don't even know where that storyline going. I said, Earth to Andy. Because first of all, you told him on the day or the night of your, I about to say funeral. Oh my freaking goodness. On the night of your wedding, your almost wedding, that he was blackmailing you and everything. Well, he was holding something about Jordan over your head or something like that. Whatever she told him. Then you just told him again, and he still chose to leave out. And you over here talking about some, technically, I'm still dating Jordan. I said, technically, you a fool. Technically, you need to open your eyes. And technically, you need to see Robin. I don't know what the freak he go to. I don't know what he got going on. I said, everybody a suspect. Oh, they didn't show Hayden or, what's her name? Tamara on this episode. Or Maurice and them. They showing Maurice and them on next week's episode. Him and Paige still into it based on the trailer. But yeah, I was like, look, girl. I said, you need to make better choices. You might as well stay with that Paris dude. Out of everybody she done dated, I say you might as well stay with him. Because I don't know what Robin up to. And another thing. Didn't Robin tell her he was in love with her? I said, when this happened? I thought they were just sleeping together. I said, when this supposed to be happening? Look, I don't know, but Robin is acting suspicious. You gotta admit that. He definitely acting suspicious. Then, who else? Hudson over here, I don't know what he got going on. I don't know if he trying to get some money up off of this dude, Gary, or what. I don't know if he mad because he chose Andy. Because he was so mad. He over here, he had to hold the phone. I said, I said he talked all that noise. He kept her from going to visit Gary and everything. Only for this man to tell him to call Andy. And he told me, so where you at? I said, let's see if he changed or not. He already asked him where she is, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I said, you did all that, Hudson. And he still woke up choosing Andy. I said, how that feel? How does that feel? But yeah, we'll see if he's still on that crazy stuff or not. And Miss Lisa said something that I just said on a review earlier today. I just said it. Y'all know I be saying this all the time. If these folks supposed to be so dangerous and crazy, why do you feel the need to confront them or threaten them or whatever? She ends up saying, if you thought that Gary was so dangerous, why would you go to confront him or try to stop the wedding or whatever y'all was trying to do? And I said, exactly. I said it all the time. They be over here, I'm so scared, they're crazy, they'll do this, they'll do that. But you over here trying to confront folks. How that work? How that work? But Karen ends up talking about, she feels shamed and embarrassed because they used the FBI agent and the detective used the fact that she's having 2 babies by 2 different dudes against her or whatever. And I said, the crazy part is, because I've been seeing a lot of comments about that. And I said, you know what? The irony is, well, I don't know if it's irony or not. I probably ain't using the right word. But I said, how many people would be in Karen's exact situation if they hadn't took action? If you get what I'm saying. Or whatever. Because people taking it so far that they're actually talking to the actress, what's her name, Ebony, that plays it, telling her about herself and stuff. And I said, y'all do realize that this is a doggone show, right? And I just passed by, what was that, last week? A video of somebody confronting the dude that played Tariq St. Patrick on Power or whatever. And he was like, it's just a show, right? I said, exactly. But yeah, she feels embarrassed, and Miss Lisa was just giving her advice and everything. Rich ends up telling Sabrina he can't do this or whatever. And I said, here we go. But he was just saying he couldn't do that what he had to do because of the magazines that was in there. So she ends up helping him handle business. If you get it, if you seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. I said, oh my goodness. I was glad I had to turn the doggone phone down. I said, let me turn this phone down. But I already talked about how Karen and Fatima, they both trying to get along or whatever, but they still have a long way to go. And then I wrote down, Andy said Robin tried to kiss her, but it looked like they both tried to kiss each other. And the last thing is the fact that Gary woke up. He woke up talking about some, where are you? Asking Andy where she is. But that's it. That's all. And again, if you watched it over, it returns January 7th, y'all. But that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Y'all, I forgot my saying. I don't know what I be saying at the end of these videos. I think it's, until next time, deuces, have a good rest of the night. Be safe.